that one, and he might have just won the game for him.
Today, it's the National Football League. This is the National Football League.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Ready, track 38.
first carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Love now. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jacobs going to try the middle. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Love, they go play action now. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 40. Love looking to throw it. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, they'll throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Burrow on play action. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Give him 32 on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and goal. Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Love from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a level shy of the 1st down marker. Here's 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. This is taken at about the 14. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Play action. It's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now they go play action now. Burrow eluding the pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Packers ready to take over offensively. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. He'll take this to the 46.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now throw there by Love, pulled in by Reed. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Love with it. And he is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action with Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. McPherson's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Got a man open. It's Chase. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Flushed out right. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Love now to pass on first down. That's complete to Dobbs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Glove. Short throw. He's got Kraft. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action this time with Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Romeo Doubs from 10 yards out. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And Burrow going to throw again. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bengals are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. About offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw now, here's Love. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To the air again, Love. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Working out of the gun. Love got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, a 5-yard touchdown run, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. The Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, Love. Buying time to his left. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Love looking to throw it. And it's a Packers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So it's the Bengals who come away with a win, and the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, and he did it with both his arm and his legs. You talk about a dual threat. How about
today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Cook again. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. From midfield, here's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen going to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31. This will be caught at Samuel. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Purdy off the play fake. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Purdy sets up to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. No gain on the play there. Second down. throwing now is Allen. He's got the connection to Cooper. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. 3rd down and 6. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 7-7, our score after 1. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They go play action here. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Purdy. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 2nd down and 6 now. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. McCaffrey running up the middle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. On 3rd down and short, and everything well executed. He not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well. And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. But there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen looking on the out route. He finds Shakir. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Allen now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On third down, Davis. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And it's taken in at the 9. And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12. And out will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now their last two drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Touchdown! James Cook. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Purdy now to throw. Flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side. 22 yards there, a first down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half. So sorry, Coach, we'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On first down, it's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Now Purdy with a throw that's caught by Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group... And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Allen's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Allen hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this 3rd quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a 1st. Throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Off the play fake. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Purdy now on 2nd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Back to throw. Allen. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Up the middle, it's Cook. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Allen to throw it. Throw left side to Kincaid. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman from 4 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. Off play action. Purdy. Flush to his right. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. 51 yards on the punt there.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 1st down, Purdy
connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Purdy sliding out of the pocket. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, this is Match Football on EA Sports.
Time Panther Graham Gano has us set for his start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Minshew going to look to throw it right away. Short throw caught by Bowers.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
They'll go Madison up the middle. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Minshew sets to throw. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now Minshew. That is caught.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Looking to throw it. Minshew.
It's complete. Abdullah. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, a 22.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Here's Madison running left. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. Again, Madison. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. They run. Abdullah. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Amir Abdullah taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Block off of play action. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Lock. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors from 4 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Minshew, 1st and 10. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Running from the gun, it's Abdullah. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, Minshew to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. That goes for a gain of 31. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. This is screen to Abdullah. And he can't quite get there, tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers from a yard out, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Locke's trying to hurry him up with that clock running. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Block now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Locke going to try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
One final go for this offense here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Well, no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, Locke. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Play action. Now it's Locke. That one taken in by Neighbors. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Blocked now on 3rd and goal. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll look to throw. That's to Bowers once again. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 1. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Off play action, it's Minshew. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. They fake the handoff, now Locke. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Locke to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Locke. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Throwing now is Locke. It is intercepted at the goal line. Jones breaking from the contact. And the Raiders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Short throw caught by Bowers. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Myers. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. Working them. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Going to throw right side here. Complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On first down, Locke. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Giants get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Raiders on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll set up to throw. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Minshew sets to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. It'll be Minshew again. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Minshew. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Now Minshew. They'll get this underneath to Madison. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Open man right side, Myers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is down to 2. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Locke.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down and they'll have to throw it anyway.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that will push the lead up to 5.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown.